trying to make it as easy as possible to sail this boat is one of the key factors. And the integration of the brand new technology like the rewinding winch linked with the NXT electrical system, all again about keeping the weights down and the control of the boat very, very easy. In fact, you know, touch button control from 3 positions, operating the main sheet, jib sheet and traveller.
Yeah, I think the complexity of those controls and the ability to control the sail plan essentially from multiple places on the boat is fundamental to being able to handle the boat short-handed. Again, one of the things that's changed is availability of that sort of technology in a commercially available, reliable, consistent way. Being able to take production equipment off the shelf and to use it in an unusual way in this particular boat gives us both the innovation we want, but with the consistency and the reliability that you get from having a production solution and not something that's invented. So I think that's quite important too, particularly for these clients who are probably going to go long distances.
The decision was made not to steer the boat from the traditional cockpit in the back and to bring it forward. And the main reason to bring it forward is this view. We have a pretty much uninterrupted view forward on the boat. So when you are in a pilotage position, you've got control of the boat, you can see what's coming up, and not only that, you're going to be warm and you're going to be dry. Forward cockpits have been designed before. Most of them are external control, some of them have an internal wheel. We really wanted to develop that idea further. So we have our steering, we have a Multimarine, our wind analog, our throttle controls and our sail controls positioned on a centre console. So it's a bit like being in a car, comfortable, long periods of time. There's only 2 of you on board. We'll have a radar, our wind, our speed and our NXT information all up on screen. We can also have masthead cameras, night vision.
2 of the winches on here will be the rewinding winches. These winches allow you to both sheet in but also to sheet out, and that will bring great degree of independence from having to be adjacent to the equipment when you want to adjust it. So these winches will be able to be trimmed and adjusted from various other places around the boat, particularly from each outside helm station.
We have these helm cockpits each side, which basically gives you the thrill factor to go and hold the tiller in your hand and sit out and drive the boat. Ultimately though, with a blue water cruising catamaran, you're on autopilot 98% of the time, and it's the pilotage position that is key.
It's being designed so that the ergonomics of it work really well and can all be dealt with by one person if necessary.
We have all the lines coming down through the mast base. We have 5 clutches, fin latch clutches each side of the mast and 5 on the rear section. That then runs to 2 rewinding winches and 1 standard electric winch. We have a repeater for the autopilot function, so when you are operating doing the reefing, you can control the boat, bring it up onto the wind by touching a keypad just in front of you. We'll also have a repeated wind analog, so we can clearly see what's happening outside the boat while we're inside. Ultimately we are inside, so we need to bring information inside. We're not outside in the wind, in the elements, in the raging gale, so we have to do this all from inside. We'll also have our sheet and main sheet controls repeated on the mast post. So this will make this very, very easy to simply move into different positions and operate the winches manually or electrically. There are no lines outside the boat. There are no control lines outside the boat. Even the spinnaker, tack line and roller furling line comes in and utilises one of the electric winches. So we don't have a heavy roller furler on the bow, adding pitching moments. One of the massive benefits is it cleans up the lines of the boat externally, so we have a very clean look to the outside of the boat. Kind of a little bit aggressive, but sleek. She's got a very interesting and new form.